Devendra Fadnavis has taken a very strong position. So what goes for Devendra Fadnavis? Probity. That's the most important thing that goes for Devendra Fadnavis here. Because Devendra Fadnavis is trying to increase probity. He has a massive mandate. He's exercising that mandate and he's streamlining the state administration. But there is also the other side, which is what can go against Fadnavis: lack of consensus with coalition partners. It's tickling the bones of various leaders, and statements from allies over perceived differences which have come from Mr. Shinde, not to be taken lightly. But then something has happened in which Mr. Fadnavis has shaped up the entire Maharashtra administration differently. People never expected him to do that, but he has actually stamped his authority. I am joined by journalists Smita Mishra, KG Suresh, senior journalist, and Ajit Kejha, psephologist and journalist. Let me straight away go to Smita. Smita, it's a coalition government. Am I correct to say that the message that has gone out is, yes, it is a coalition government, but it is Fadnavis who is running it?
Yes, it is Mr. Fadnavis who is running it. And unlike the usual impression we have of a coalition government, where people think that when you are dependent on your allies to run your government, to run your administration, you are supposed to be accommodative, and you are supposed, there is this term of a Baisakhi government. You will be on crutches and you will have to pander to your allies. But opposite to that, completely diametrically opposite to it, the manner in which Mr. Fadnavis has been functioning so far, I see two very distinct ways he's trying to assert himself this time round as the chief minister. First of all, he's being very, very clear about the manner in which the government work, which is to say that he is taking his decisions firmly, expressing them emphatically, and he is also not doing any. None of his actions look as if his allies. So it is true that he may not. He is working with them, but he is letting them know that since he is chief minister, the government will be run on his vision. Is number one. Secondly, I also see him asserting himself very strongly on the ideological issues, where also the last time we did not see the same thing happening. So I must say that yes, this is an interesting avatar of Devendra Fadnavis, where he's being very assertive and also trying to give the message that allies are there, they must work together, they will be. But when it comes to questions on which he has his principles clear, it will not matter. Also, just one more line, Kartike, just to clear it to you. You see, there was some narrative being built up about the fact that Mr. Fadnavis' attitude or steps are directed towards a certain ally. But after this Dhananjay Munde incident and another incident, you must have noticed that it is not directed at any particular ally. It is the way he is going to work. That seems to be the very, very clear message.
Now, let me straight away go to KG Suresh. KG Suresh, is it just about assertion of Fadnavis as the CM, or is it telling us the larger distribution of power within the coalition ecosystem?
Kartikeya, let's not forget.
And second thing, has Fadnavis emerged stronger with these actions? The PSO, the APS, the action which he took on the appointments of number of assistant secretaries, weeding out some of them who he thought that weren't fit for the job, and the action today which he has taken in terms of making him resign.
Kartikeya, let's not forget that Devendra Fadnavis is one of the few mass leaders whom the BJP has made chief minister. This is a very important point. Maybe except him, there is Himanta Biswa Sarma. The others were surprise selections. Of course, some of them are grooming up. They are being, prepared for the next generation leadership. But the fact is that many of the names were surprises. But Devendra Fadnavis was always an established name in BJP. He was chief minister. And Second part is that you have allies who are equal aspirants for power in Maharashtra.